Oh, howdy folks, how are you today? It's bright and early, 7:15 in the morning on Saturday. Never got any loads, so I guess we're gonna do whatever we want to today. Well, have to get a hold of dispatch later, make sure they know that I can run tomorrow at least. 'Cause that's first day of the week, so I can start making some money. But right now I'm gonna run out here and move some stuff around because I'm gonna be here and wife's gonna run over and do some things that she wants to do while I'm sitting at home doing some things that I want to do, because, well, you know how it is around here, always got shit to do, doing shit. Oh, so I gotta move the Beetle out real quick. I'm into washing that thing. I'll probably run up to the store. I don't know if I've got any paint or not, but I'm gonna paint those wheels, at least these outer ones, you know, get those all sexed up after I wash it. That way I don't have to worry about that. Some of that rust off there that's poking through. Oh, I got the golf cart keys and I'm not even in it. Let's get this stuff out of here though real quick, because I'll probably wash this up for it too real fast. Because, well, it's dirty a little bit, but it'll only take me about 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to wash this thing. It's super easy to wash because, well, I keep it clean, and since I use that spraying wax on it every time I'm done, or wash this wax as you dry, I guess, it just cleans up real easy. Get that seat back. Oh no, still got my inside Crocs on. I'll have to get them changed. I'll be wearing your inside Crocs outside. The old jamming out Dave Lee Roth. The old flowers in here. Always think it's cool when we go somewhere and I'm driving and everybody's like, oh, your husband's car's cool, and it's like, no, this ain't my car. It's my wife's car. First time she drove it somewhere, somebody's like, oh, your husband's car. She's like, that's not his car, that's my car. And I'm like, oh man, hopefully they don't think I'm funny driving a car like this. And then I take the big wagon places and people are like, oh man, I can see you. That car just fits you perfectly. And I'm like, They're like, you're the only person to drive that car. Well, and your point, love that car. I just stick you right here. Oh, actually, we'll just take up the driveway with you real quick. Keep you in wash bay 1. That's a good spot for it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's too early for this. I'll put it right back where I had it. I'll tell you that much right now. It's too early for this, but I gotta get the hose because it's out by the garden. And then drag it up here. I actually might go water some of those plants real quick because it's supposed to get super hot again. Don't want to overwater because we think we might have last year. Quiet. These things are weird. These windows are strange. You got this little thing where you close it and it goes up, but if you don't have it the right spot when you close it, it won't go up all the way, and it's acting funny and pissing me off right now. But whatever. Let's see if I can get this thing closed up here. I don't cause any damage because it's got this lip here. Now see? There we go. Stupid engineering and design. That thing goes out. Next thing you know, you got your shit shot. So I'll probably pull this thing out too and just get it out. Park it over in the yard. Let's fire this thing. I'll get this one. This thing's been getting some use. I probably won't wash it because, well, I don't need to. Oh, it looks good, I can tell you that much right now. Some good compliments on that car yesterday when I took it over to the shop. The manager over there, man, he was just having a fit. Especially when I told him how much I paid for it. He about lost it, and he kept on trying to tell me I could leave it there and he'd take it home. And I thought, I know you will, but my wife would kill me. we can get her out. This could get some mileage on it. Talk about doing some new shit here in the future. Different restaurants and stuff, and taking you with us and getting some things going. That way, doing some reviews and stuff on different places around town. Because nobody really does that stuff, so I figured why not? If we can, we might as well, right? Well, she done. We're just gonna leave it sit here for a while. Thing needs a minute to warm up. It's what it is, old car. Just sit there. Get that Beetle washed up. I'll be able to get that truck moved back so I can start doing the things I need. So until then, you know what we say, we will see ya. Howdy folks, back here. Just got the truck all cleaned up, well, the tires at least, so I can get them prepped for paint. Washed them down with Dawn soap. I've got the paint right here. We'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go out here real quick though and talk to the old dispatcher, El Stoner, and she said I could run today if I wanted to, but I told her I got stuff to do. Kind of want to get this taken care of, and then I'll start me off tomorrow. Because I didn't get dispatched last night, so it's not like I could get up at 3 a.m. and run first thing in the morning and then have the afternoon off, because that's what I do on the weekends if I can, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, so it's what it is. So what we got going on right now, I don't know if they use whatever they used on the tires when they lubed it up. You can see the streaks in there. It's really not too bad, but I just want to do it again just to get rid of some of this. Cover that stuff up, which it'll end up coming back, but debating on whether or not to cover those up with tape, paint them, or leave them gold. You know, I don't know yet. We'll see what I'm gonna do. All of them are gold, so I may tape them up and just leave them like that, because, well, why not? But everything else on here is gonna be silver and shiny, so it's one thing. Like this guy right here is ate up a little bit more. And that back one doesn't really look that bad, so hopefully the paint I've got, I don't have to really, you know, worry about getting in there too much and spraying a whole bunch of coats, because I really don't want to. And I'll paint this black at another time. I'm just going to do this white for now, and I'll probably end up just hand painting this because, well, I can. And since this is a fitty truck, looks good running down the road, it's kind of scary up close, I can do what I want to with it. It doesn't really matter to me because, well, I've got the sticker to prove it, and that's right there. So, you know, get some of that on there. Takes that grease off. Used it on here. I have all the fifth wheel grease and stuff from every time I go to jackknife the container, and that chassis just got grease slid up on the thing. This guy right here gets a bunch of grease, comes up over here and rubs. These guys right here get grease. Clean those all off with some bug and tar remover, and then use that Dawn to get that, because, man, that stuff just works fantastic. So that's what I usually use if I need to, but occasionally I'll spray some bleach white on those wheels and I'll just clean those up, but I'd have to take everything off and do that, and that's why I just don't really do it, just use the soap. But I'll clean this up. I'll probably just tape this off right here, that way I can still see the oil line, which she's a little low, probably could get, you know, some added, but it ain't dying, tell you that much right now. And I'll cover that up since I've got the sandbags in here, and then I've got the old whatever these are, I can't remember, Dyromanics or something. I don't know the exact term, don't quote me or nothing like that. Retarded sometimes and say dumb stuff, whatever, no offense to anybody. But probably grease these up, lay a heavy grease on here, might tape around the outside, I don't know, because sometimes I get, you know, I'll spray this without anything covering this. I'll just grease these up because that stuff will just peel right off when you do it. You don't have to worry about taping stuff off. And, well, if I'd have known this thing was going to be torn apart for as long as it was and sitting over the shop like that, I told them not to put the tires on. I'd have brought those 4 outers home and cleaned them up. Well, I probably would have done all 8. Cleaned them up real good and painted them all. That way they were all sexy. But, oh, if all I can do is 4, all I can do is 4. Because, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind finding 6 aluminum Bud 24 5s. That way I could put 4 on the outer and then 2 on the steers. Get those all, you know, real shine going on, since I got those low pro 24s, we'd have big rim, small tire, a lot of shine on there. But I mean, I don't mind this classic look with the steel wheels here. So got this all taken care of. Probably gonna let it dry up for a little bit because it is kind of warm out and some humidity. Just because I clean those up, I don't want any water or anything like that messing the paint up when I do paint them, because, well, I don't want to do it again anytime soon. But I mean, if I have to, it's what it is, and I can always touch stuff up, so really don't matter anyways. Like I said, if there's nothing's perfect, so if there's you know, some stuff on there that doesn't quite take and some rust still shows, it's cool, because, well, you can't sport a sticker like that if you ain't pumping out a little bit of rust or jack. So did get this all cleaned up. Had a bunch of grease back here. Clean that up because I slid that back. That way he could get to that seal and stuff easy and wasn't hitting his back on that freaking screw that sticks out there, because, well, nobody wants to do that. Tear you up right quick. Oh, get you some of that. So until I come back and paint this stuff, I'll probably let you go. May run uptown, I don't know. I've got, like I said, I've got these 2 cans right here and this 1 silver, which I should be able to just give it a nice thin coat, hopefully not too much of this. This bad boy feels like it's full, and so does this one. So, and I know this one doesn't, because I use this on a couple different things, but if I do it right, I should just be able to, you know, get a little bit on the fronts. Those aren't too bad. I just want to get kind of around the lugs. But I mean, you know, you can spray stuff. If you've ever used spray cans, you can spray stuff light and it'll do what it needs to, because I really don't need a ton on there since those don't look too bad. Just want to get some of the stuff, and then I'll get the new caps and everything on and get it all hot and bothered. So whole guys that haven't seen them for a while can kind of drool on it and, you know, make me feel cool and good about myself because I got a cool truck. But you know how it goes. So until we come back, you know what we say. We will see ya. Well, got these tires all greased up and everything all taped up here. Got the old flat white. Shake this up. Might do one with you here real quick and then cut you back, because I don't want anything getting on you, because I like to protect you, because, well, you were expensive and I'm not ready to buy another one yet. So I kind of like you, so that's what it is. Put that on there. Greased up around the edge here. These are brand new, so they've never had that before, so there wasn't any buildup on them. Use the old Auto Trader pages. Just take the staple out of there. 2 pages will work for good around that. And I did end up taping off that valve stem because, well, we like it gold, so we're going to keep it that way. Even though the front one's already silver because he was painted a long time ago, he's got a little silver tip. Just tape that off. That way this whole thing can be silver. But, you know, I greased down in there good enough to where if any overspray gets on this, it shouldn't stick. That's the trick I use. Done this multiple times, probably 3 or 4 different times, and if any does stick, it comes off in about 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? A couple washes, whatever. But this should be okay just for now, just to keep some of that stuff off there. And I'm not going to go crazy around the outside. I usually don't do this anyways, so plus there's grease on that. I'm not going to sit there and wipe that off. I just, you know, mostly when I do the inside stuff and whatever's on there, who cares? It's what it is. So let's do one of these real quick. Let's do this back one. It really don't need much, like I said, but we'll test it out and see what's going on here. And get some spray up in there. Oh, well, I don't know what that is, but that don't look good right there. What the hell is that? Let's go in here and spray this can over on something else. Test this out over here. I have to wipe that down real quick. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit of garbage. Just a little bit of garbage. I'm gonna get a napkin real quick and take care of that, because we don't like that, and that's ucky. I like that word, ucky. We're just gonna say that because, well, we can say what we want. Wipe that tip off. I've got a handle somewhere for this where you can just shoot it like it's you know, squeezing that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that come off good enough. Oh well. You can obviously see runs and stuff in here from before. Oh, it's not too bad. It's a little sticky, but you can see these runs and whatnot in here. It don't matter. You're rolling down the road, you're not going to see that. If somebody's going to get up that close and personal and nitpick it, probably not the kind of person I want to talk to or hang out with anyways, because, well, nothing in life is perfect, and neither is this truck, and it never will be. So don't really matter to me. Let's get and see what we can do now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of overspray there. Well, it's just taking that rust right away there, ain't it? Well, that's the beginning of that. I'm gonna get you out of here because there's a lot of shit coming out, and I don't want to get nothing on you. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. When I get done with everything, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what we got going on and how clean it looks. So till then, we'll be right back. Let's get that thing off. Let's get out here before we get some rights problems going on and stuff, infringements, the music. Oh, here you go. A little bit of overspray on here. Not much. Like I said, I'm gonna spray this up. I'm gonna wash it here. I'm gonna let this stuff dry on here for about an hour. That way I can see if I need to just touch up anything else, you know, just real lightly touch up anything else. Maybe right here, miss that a little bit, but I don't know. From back here, well, I can see it, but I know you can't. They say the wind's blowing over here a little bit more. Oh, this one got some runs in it from previous times, and well, it got a little sloppy. Can was running out, and it's what it is. It's a back one, outside, don't really matter. So, it was a little bit fresher. That was a fresh can of paint, so it looks a little bit fresher. But let's go up here to the front. Little steers. You know, a little bit of happiness because of the wind. But I've got stuff. I'll just clean that right off after I pressure wash it. That looks nice though in there. Oh, fresh. Oh, fresh. This whole thing need wash, need bath. Got some bugs on it. Bugs on it. Look at that. All over. Well, that's that one. It got a little bit of overspray on that tire too, but it's what it is. Should come off no problem. So that's what that is. Got that fresh. Can't wait to get that buttoned up. I'll probably go and run and see if I can snag 4 fresh ones of those, because the ones I put on the front, I put on those maybe a month and a half ago, because I had the spiky ones and I had ordered some more from Rainey's, I think, truck parts. Let's turn this down. I don't want to talk over no music. Fire Lake. But ordered some from Rainey's. They weren't right because it was an 1.5 inch fitting in the gap or whatever. I don't know. But so then I got those circle ones because I had the old spike ones on the front with the other spikes. But lost one time. So then I ran without for a couple weeks. And I finally picked those ones up and got them. But that's what that is. Get that all taken care of. Get that washed. Get that thing sexed up. Maybe even paint some of the frame. I don't know. That all is going to get done sometime this summer. I'm going to paint all that frame and stuff, and that engine, I'll just get the sprayer out, which I doubt I'll do today. If I did anything, it'd probably just be with a brush or roller and touch that stuff up. Just that ass end that's sticking out that you can see, but it really doesn't matter. Stingy and dull, because you don't really see that when you're hooked onto a trailer container. So it's what it is. Oh. Yeah, this stuff looks fresh though from back here. And anybody that's gonna see that traveling down the road and stuff, looks super clean. That paint will clean off the tires. So from a distance, anything looks good from a distance or in pictures. Oh yeah. So keyword, from a distance. Like I said, it's a 50-50 truck. It's not supposed to be perfect. If it was, it wouldn't be on the road in the wintertime when there's any salt on there. Be a new bumper on there, that would get replaced. This whole thing would get painted. A lot of stuff would get done to this truck if it was completely restored, but it's not. and it probably never will be as long as I own it, because I like the stuff original. I like the old stuff, just like that wagon. And anything I got, I don't have anything newer than a 2004, I think the Weiss Beetle is. That's our newest thing. It's 2021, so you can go ahead and do the math, because I'm not going to. But like I said, we like to run old stuff, so until I get this thing buttoned up, I'll bring you back one last video, one last clip to show you that. And till then, you know what we say. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. We will see ya. Oh, just got the old pressure wash out. I haven't done anything yet. Still kind of letting this stuff dry out. But threw those old caps on because, well, I'm not going anywhere today. I'll next time I stop in for fuel or something, I'll pick some up. But I want to get in here real quick and show you what I pulled off. But what I'm gonna put on now, I'm gonna pull off these little metal ones. They did good for, you know, as long as I had them on. Already put those on because I cleaned them up with a little bit of Dawn soap when I threw them on, just to do that, you know. Water's just beading off here because that paint's all fresh, which is nice. So got these ones on the other side too. You know, I'm still going to clean those wheels up with the brush, probably just try to get some of that paint off. If not, like I said, it'll come off. Try to clean some of these tanks off, because some of the places I go, the mud stains them, and it's kind of irritating, but it's what it is. Use the old Dawn soap on that too, just to try to get it. And these things are just beef eaters. Look at this. Give me some beef eaters. These big rocks in here. The new drainage system just wants to stick in this thing. Beef eater. It's what's for dinner. But they should be good, you know. And since I am not putting these ones back on, I'm going to. I've got a fresh set of these nuts over in here for all the haters, which I know there's not a ton. But there's a handful, you know what I mean, that always got to be hating about something, so it's what it is. Not these fresh ones I'm going to put on here. And I'm not going to put those ones on until after I wash the truck, because, well, what's the point? So getting ready to do that. Sport Neil had the old future son-in-law, LMD, hooked me up. So fleet wash, the fleet wash. So we are going to get her done. And then should be ready for the morning, because I guarantee I'm getting some loads from El Stoner. So be running tomorrow, hot and heavy. Hopefully in the morning before it gets too hot. But getting ready to spray that thing down, take my shirt off and catch me some sun, so it'll give me that fanny tan. So hopefully maybe we'll bring you back once I get it all washed up. I mean, it's not going to look any different. It might just look a little bit cleaner, but it's really not too dirty. There's some bugs and stuff on there, but you know how we are. We're pretty meticulous about our stuff and keeping it clean. So, but I mean, I think it turned out good, the paint and stuff. Nothing major. Really only had to touch up a couple spots. Like I said, I'm not too really worried about this kind of stuff right here, because, well, it's what it is. And I'd say maybe it gives it a little bit of character, and you know, you always need character when you're doing stuff. So once those new covers get on there, clean that up a little bit. I could go over that with just a scrubby brush and that'll peel off, but you know, it's not too bad. That little rough spots on there doesn't kill me, but I know it's there. It's one of those things that I know it's there, but it's what it is. So until I come back, I'll clean that stuff off, and we'll see if we get that paint off like I told you I'd be able to. And if not, then I guess you can call me what you want to, because it's what it is. And if you will, you know what we say, until next time, we will see ya. Well, folks, we are done. She's clean. We'll do a final wash around here. We're going to do a final wash around. Got these old lug nut covers back on here. Had 39. Somewhere on the green truck. But when I went and seen it the last time, I snagged the ones off the steers because I knew those were going to get taken off. And, well, they were brand new. 3 months before that happened. So figured I'd take them off, and I knew I could use them on this one because, well, I got the old spike laders for the front of those, and if I need to, I'll get some more. Well, the back ones already have them on there.
So the front steers can get the spikes like this truck, so they can be just like each other, and you know, rock them out. I know some people don't like the spike laders, but it's what it is. I think it looked cool on this truck because, well, this here is a spike, so it kind of fits the profile, so I don't mind them at all. But looks pretty fresh, as clean as it's gonna get. There's some water spots here and there, but it's like 85-90 degrees out, so I'm not gonna sit there and, you know, polish the stuff up today, because, well, it's gonna just get dirty tomorrow. Slide this forward once I get hooked up to the stuff, because I like it forward. I'll be sitting everything right here on these. But yeah, that don't look too bad, and most of that stuff just came off with the pressure washer. I just used that pressure washer around there, and I'm sure you can barely see it, but there's still a little bit there. And I did take a brush to it, but it's really not that big of a deal to me. Like I said, it'll come off eventually, so it's not a big deal. But that's what I do when I do that stuff, just a little grease around there. And I'll see some of the silver. Yeah, I don't see much on there. Just came off with the old pressure washer. So like I said, there is still some, just a skosh, a little bit on there, but it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying. You know how I do it right there. So it's what it is. Oh, so that's going to conclude this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You know, just another day working on the old truck, doing some things, sexing it up so we look fresh, and always got to keep it fresh, because that's how we like it. So until the next time, you know what we say, we will be back. It's getting windy, so hopefully you're not hearing a bunch of but if you are, I'm sorry, apologize. But until then, you know what we say, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your grandma. She thinks I'm funny. I think I'm funny. She might not think I'm funny if I curse, but I try not to curse, because I try to keep it at least PG-13 or R for the little ones, just in case they're in the background. But I know these days they've probably heard every word in the book, so whatever. But we try to keep it clean as much as we can around here. And we like our stuff. But if not, oh well, I guess. To each its own. So until the next time, you know what we say, we will see ya.